Welcome to the e-commerce section. My name is Shoaib and I'm going to teach you how to start and scale an e-commerce business. In the last 5 years, I've generated over $3.7 million online, and I'm going to teach you everything I know from years of knowledge and real-world experience. So first, what is e-commerce? E-commerce is selling physical products online. I'm going to show you how to get started in e-commerce with a business model called dropshipping. What is dropshipping? So traditionally, let's say I wanted to start a clothing brand. I'd have to order 100 t-shirts, and if I couldn't sell them, I'd be left with all that inventory and all that money wasted. But with dropshipping, you find a product, you list it on your site, you run ads to it, and only when somebody buys from you, you go ahead and place the order with your supplier. The supplier will ship the product to the customer, and you won't have to physically touch or hold any inventory. In this course, I'm going to show you 2 ways to get started with dropshipping. The first being dropshipping with paid ads. So you'll be getting customers from Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and TikTok ads. And I recommend starting with around $2,000. If you don't have $2,000, you can get started with TikTok dropshipping. With this model, you get products, you start creating videos that can go viral on TikTok, and then you get customers. With this model, you can start with as little as $300 to $500. So if this interests you and you want to get a bite of this $5 trillion per year pie, get started in the e-commerce section, go through the courses, and I'll be here to guide you along the journey. Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about order fulfillment. So first, the strategy. As a new business, you have no idea about how well a product would perform in the market. You need to test the concept. So traditionally, if you wanted to start a business, you would have to buy products in bulk before you could sell them. Now this could be very risky, as one bad idea could leave you broke, right? You might want to start a certain brand, you might want to invest money in a certain type of product, and you don't know how well it will perform, right? You're a new business owner, you don't know much about marketing, about sales, so you don't know if a product will do well. However, back in the day, you'd have to invest all of your money into getting that inventory, and many people would invest their life savings into a business that was doomed to fail. Instead, the smarter approach is to do micro experiments, right? This is what we're doing with dropshipping. You want to put advertising into the market to see how customers react to a certain product, right? So if the market likes your product, they will vote with their cash and they will make purchases, right? People will vote with their dollars, and then you can invest more money into that business idea. So what is dropshipping? So dropshipping is a fulfillment method that reduces risk. You don't need to buy inventory before you sell products. You sell products first, and you only pay for them once your customer pays you. With dropshipping, you don't have to invest money into products, right? You're not risking as much money, and you have a lot more flexibility. You have a lot more agility. As a result, you can test many products without investing a lot of money into them. The only initial investment is marketing. You need to spend money to see how the market reacts to your product. Now, if you're doing TikTok organic, if you're not going to be spending money on marketing, then you don't even have any expenses, right? All you have to do is get the product from Amazon, start making content to see if people like it. Now, the big issue with dropshipping is that the customer experience is fairly poor, right? We're buying from China as it's the biggest manufacturer of consumer goods, and as a result, the shipping times are long and customers are somewhat unhappy waiting that long. However, in the beginning, we're only looking for purchase intent, right? If they like it and we're getting sales, we don't want to stick to China long term. We want to find a way to improve those shipping times once we have a product that people like. So stage one is dropshipping. In the beginning, you should source products from dropshipping suppliers such as AliExpress. Now, AliExpress is the supplier I recommend. They have the largest database of products and it's the cheapest option for beginners. They have a lot of products and they have the best prices, and in this game, profit margins matter. That's why I recommend using AliExpress. If you don't want those long shipping times, you can place your first 5 to 10 orders from AliExpress to see if people are interested in that product, and then you can do a bulk purchase of 20 to 30 units from AliExpress and ship from home. And alternatively, if you want to dropship with a much better customer experience, you can use CJ Dropshipping, ZenDrop, Spocket, or USA Drop. These suppliers offer much faster shipping times, however, their prices are much higher. And in this game, profit margins are super important, right? Profit margins are super important, so generally, I would recommend against these suppliers. Stage 2. Stage 2 is getting a sourcing agent. Once you have 3 to 5 daily orders, you can get a sourcing agent in China. Now, if you're at this level, we have an exclusive agent that you can work with. If you want a link to that agent, go to the Knowledge Hub and there'll be a link in there for a sourcing agent that you can work with. Now, a sourcing agent is a dropshipper who works in China and negotiates with manufacturers to get you the best prices. This obviously depends on the product, but in general, a sourcing agent can be 10 to 20% cheaper than AliExpress. They use fast shipping methods such as UniExpress, which can deliver products to customers within 5 to 10 days. They can also negotiate with suppliers to add custom branding to your orders, so you can have thank you notes, custom packaging, custom bagging, and many more. So they can really improve your overall customer experience and make you seem more like a brand. Now, a sourcing agent is generally your segue into building a genuine brand. That is the goal at the end of the day. You don't want to be dropshipping from China forever. So a sourcing agent helps bridge that gap between dropshipping and building a brand. Stage 3, local fulfillment. This is when you're really building a brand. So once you're getting consistent orders, you can legitimize your business and start shipping from your customer's country. When you do this, you'll get fast shipping times of between 2 to 5 days. So to do this, you can either buy products in bulk and ship it from home. In addition, you can also hire a warehouse and employees to manage this for you. So this option is always there. I don't recommend it because it's a lot of manual work. What I do recommend is getting a 3PL. A 3PL is a third-party logistics center, and they will ship orders to your customers. And usually at scale, it will be cheaper and less intensive than shipping it yourself. So once you have consistent orders, let's say you have 500 to 1,000 profitable orders, you can order inventory, ship it to the 3PL, and they will ship all your items to your customers within 2 to 5 days. This is the best way to have a good customer experience and build a long-term brand that customers want to buy from over and over again. So the first supplier, the best supplier I recommend for dropshipping in the beginning is AliExpress. AliExpress is a website based in China, and they have a huge network of suppliers and products on here. There are millions of products on AliExpress, and this is the best place that I recommend for starting your dropshipping business. The next supplier is CJ Dropshipping. CJ Dropshipping is another great company. As you can see here in the delivery time section, you can get generally fast delivery to your customers, right? AliExpress takes 2 to 4 weeks, but CJ Dropshipping is usually 1 to 2 weeks. CJ Dropshipping is another great supplier you can use if you don't want to use AliExpress. However, the pricing will be higher. Next, you have ZenDrop. ZenDrop is also another great supplier. ZenDrop tend to have faster shipping than CJ Dropshipping, and they also have their own US fulfillment center. So in many cases, you can find products that are based in the US, and you can get 5 to 8 day shipping times to your customers. However, once again, ZenDrop is a lot more expensive than AliExpress and even CJ Dropshipping. But you can get US fulfillment, you can get, custom branding, fast shipping. There are many great options that you can get when you use ZenDrop. Next, you have Spocket. Now with Spocket, you're not shipping from China, right? Discover top dropshipping suppliers from US and Europe. So with Spocket, you can get 1 week shipping times for a lot of products that are not based in China. You can get products that ship from the US and Europe. So as you can see, find winning dropshipping products, try the products yourself. So this is another great service that you can use if you want to dropship without using China and their long shipping times. And finally, you have USA Drop. This is another supplier that can ship from the US. As you can see here, they offer 2 to 4 day shipping times for many of their products. So USA Drop is another great supplier that you can use for your brand. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to pick a niche for your dropshipping store. So the first place to look when it comes to picking a niche is AliExpress. There's some quick guidelines on niche selection. I recommend picking a niche that is broad, mass market, scalable, with established needs and desires, right? You want to pick a niche that people are buying in all the time, so you can really build a long-term business that you can scale. So on AliExpress, all you have to do is go to the homepage and go to the categories here. Now, once you go inside each of these niches, there are sub-niches that you can attack. So for example, let's go to beauty, health, and hair. So in the beauty and health niche, there are sub-niches, right? there's hair weaves, there's makeup, there's personal care, there's massage and relaxation, there's healthcare. In each of these overall niches, there are sub-niches. With your store, you want to pick one niche and then pick one sub-niche and start attacking that. So for example, if we were doing the beauty and health niche, I would go into beauty and health and I would start attacking the healthcare niche, right? You can have multiple collections on your store. You can have, a health collection, a skincare collection, personal care collection. However, the overall store will be a health and beauty store with all of these niches inside it. So that's the best way to really pick a niche. Go through the categories here, pick an overall niche, go inside, pick a sub niche, and get started with finding products. The second way to do this is to go on Amazon. Amazon is the largest e-commerce business in the world. Go to the Amazon homepage, go to all, scroll down to shop by department, and as you can see, you have all the main niches here. Electronics, beauty and health, pet supplies. So you pick a niche from here. For example, we'll do beauty and health. And in here, you have all the sub niches. So premium beauty, salon and spa, men's grooming, supplements, and so on. So this is another great way to pick a niche if you don't want to use AliExpress. A winning product is the foundation of a successful e-commerce business. In this video, I'm going to show you how to identify a winning product. So first, what is a winning product? A winning product is the hero product that you want to build your business around. It is the one core product that you'll be promoting to attract new customers via advertising. Every business has a hero product. Every business has a product they're known for that they promote. For example, Apple have the iPhone. Andrew Tate has the real world. Every company has the one core hero product that they promote and build their business on. That hero product must be something unique in the market that solves a problem or adds value for the customer and instantly grabs their attention. Every product has a unique selling proposition that really brings value to the customer. In addition, your winning product must have a high perceived value and be cheap and easy to ship. When you have a high perceived value and your product is cheap and easy to ship, you can have high profit margins in order to scale your business. So next, the product research criteria. This is the most important thing when it comes to e-com. You need to understand this product research criteria. I want all of you to write this down, memorize it, add it to your phone notes, and anytime you're looking for a winning product to sell, make sure that product fits this criteria. So the first criteria is, does the product have a wow factor? Does it grab attention? We're selling products on social media, right? And social media is a very congested, saturated place. There are a million things going on. And if you want somebody to be interested in your product, it has to have a wow factor and it has to grab attention. Next, can it be bought in stores? Why would somebody buy from a random online store they've never heard about, right? The reason is if that product is unique and they've not seen it before, right? If you're selling something that can be bought in stores, for example, a simple kitchen sizer, right? That can be bought in Walmart, in Tesco. It can be bought anywhere in store. They're not going to want to buy that online from a website they've never heard of. So that product has to be unique and something that can't be commonly bought in stores. Is it targeted to a specific niche and customer? So you don't want to be too broad, right? You don't want to sell something to absolutely everybody. You want to pick a niche and really sell a product that's tailored towards that certain niche. It makes it much easier to be specific with your marketing when you really go after one specific niche or customer. Next, does it have a broad mass market appeal? If you really want to scale your business, you need a product that can reach a lot of people. If you're selling products to a very small niche, what will happen is you'll reach everyone very quickly with ads and you won't be able to scale, right? The difference between a 6-figure business and a 9-figure business is the mass market appeal of the product they sell. So if you want to scale in this game, if you want to get to 10K per day, 20K per day, you really need to sell a product that is broad, that has a mass market appeal, and a lot of people can purchase. Next, does the product solve a problem or add value? Why would somebody purchase your product? If your product doesn't improve their life in a certain way, they won't want to purchase, right? The best products out there, solve a problem or add value in a meaningful way. So you need to make sure that when you're looking for products to sell, that you really consider if it solves a problem, if it adds value, or if people can go without it. Next, does it have a high perceived value? Now, the reason you need to have a high perceived value in this game is because marketing is expensive. If you're going to be running paid ads, the ad costs are very expensive. You can't get away with selling cheap items. You can't sell a $2 toothbrush on Facebook, for example. So you need to have a high perceived value so you can have high margins in order to spend money on ads and be profitable. And finally, can you sell your product with a 3 to 5x markup for paid ads or a 2x markup for organic? So once again, paid ads are very expensive and they get more and more expensive every single year. So you really need a strong profit margin in order to be profitable. This is why you need to be able to apply a 3 to 5x markup to your product if you're running paid ads. For organic TikTok, because there's no ad costs, you can get away with a 2x markup. So now I'm going to go into a little bit more detail regarding each of these points.
Okay, just before that, if you have any questions and you want a better understanding of the winning product criteria, drop a message in the e-commerce branding chat and I'll be there to help.
Wow factor. You need to sell a product that is unique and not a basic commodity. If you're selling something that can be bought in any store, that's been seen hundreds of times, you're not going to stand out and you're not going to be able to really get sales, right? You need to make sure you're selling a unique product that grabs attention. Your products must ideally not be sold in stores or commonly advertised on TV. This goes back to the previous point. If you're selling something that's been around for a long time, that isn't very unique, people know about it, they won't want to purchase from you. They'll want to go to Walmart or a local retailer to really get that product. So if it can be bought everywhere, they won't want to purchase it from you. Next, specific niche and customer. If you want to be successful in e-com, you need to understand your customer. So for every product you pick, you need to have a specific idea about who you're selling to. You need to understand your customers' pain points, needs, and desires if you really want to create marketing that appeals to them, that makes them want to purchase. So the best way to do this is to build your brand around a person. For example, dog lovers. If you know everything about dog lovers, if you know their needs, desires, pain points, what they really want from a brand, it will be much easier for you to deliver that to them, right? So you want to focus all of your energy on solving a particular problem and meeting the needs and desires of your target customer. And one product research method out there that you can do is, if you're really good at understanding your customer, you can take any existing winning product out there and sell it specifically to one person. For example, blue light glasses. So everyone knows about blue light and how it affects your sleep schedule and so on, right? Selling blue light glasses to everybody might be difficult. It might be really hard to stand out because there are so many brands doing it. However, if you're going to get those glasses, target it specifically to doctors, your conversion rates will be much higher because now there's a blue light glass brand for doctors. This is just an example. I wouldn't recommend this for paid ads because the doctor niche is very small. There aren't that many doctors, so you won't really be able to scale with paid ads. However, keep this idea in mind. If you really understand your customer, you can sell them any product if you tailor it towards their needs and desires. Next, the product must solve a problem or add value. Now, this is super important. This is why somebody will purchase your product. People will only purchase things that improve their life. And if your product solves a problem or adds value, they'll be more likely to purchase. So the first type of product and the type of products that I recommend is products that solve problems, right? So a painkiller. So for example, a posture corrector that fixes your posture and that can help with back pain and so on. And another example is the pregnancy pillow. So a lot of women who are pregnant can't get good sleep at night. So if they purchase a pregnancy pillow, they'll be able to sleep better at night. So this is the first type of product that I recommend, a product that really solves a problem for a particular person, right? They have a problem, they haven't found a solution, they're always on the lookout for a solution, and if your product can solve their problem and you can make them believe that, then they'll purchase from you. The next type of product is a product that just adds value, right? Makes something easier or better. An example of this is a vegetable slicer that saves time, a mosquito killer that provides convenience, and an ab belt that gives ego, vanity, and status. So these products that add value can be classed as gimmicks. They do work, but if it's your first e-commerce business, I wouldn't recommend selling products in this category, right? I would much rather you pick products that solve problems for people, as it'll be much easier for you to make people purchase and buy from you. And finally, the high perceived value 3 to 5x markup. So for every product you're selling, you need to make sure that it has a high perceived value, right? You need to make sure that you can charge a good amount for the product. Look at the product. If you think it looks cheap, that it's worth $10, don't sell it. You need to sell products that can be bought for cheap, that have a high perceived value. An example of this is jewelry, right? You can buy a necklace for $1 and sell it for $100. That product itself has a high perceived value. So you need to make sure for every product you sell, it has a high perceived value so you can charge a high amount for it. In addition, make sure your product is lightweight and easy to ship. Shipping will be a major expense in your e-com business. If you pick large products, you will have a large shipping price and it'll be very hard to get strong profit margins. So make sure your products are lightweight and easy to ship. So following on from that, after paying for product costs and shipping, you need to make sure that you can mark up the product by 3 to 5x for paid ads or 2x for organic. So for example, if a product costs $5 and a shipping costs $5, that total amount is $10. And you want to apply a 3 to 5x markup. So you want to charge $30 to $50 for that product if you're running paid ads, or $20 for that product if you're running organic. And then once you've done that, you need to make sure that people will be happy to pay that price. You can't just take any product on the market and apply that markup because people might not want to purchase at that price. To really understand what price a product can sell for on the market, you should do research on Amazon and competitors. You can always charge a higher amount, but if everybody's charging $10 and you're charging $100, it won't make sense.
you need to make sure that your customers are happy to pay that markup price. And once again, the reason you need that margin is so you can afford paid ads. Paid ads becomes more and more expensive every single year. And if you don't have a strong profit margin, you'll not be able to scale and grow your business.
And finally, just to wrap up, remember this 3 to 5x markup rule only applies to the hero product you're promoting. All the other products on your website can have any markup. You're not running ads to them. They're only there as filler to increase your average order value. So you can have any markup on all the other products on your site, but I do recommend a 2x markup.
A common question I get every single day in the ecom campus is, I have all these product ideas. I've done a ton of product research, but now with all this research, how do I decide which product to test? So in this video, I'm going to give you a 4-step framework that can help you decide which product to advertise. So for example, let's say we've done our research and we want to sell this fairy light tree. So as you can see here, the AliExpress listing has 3,400 orders, 4.8 star reviews, there's plenty of variations, and the product has a wow factor. Christmas is coming up. You can buy it for $11. You can easily sell it with a 3 to 5x markup. How do you decide if this product is worth testing? So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the AliExpress listing and you want to look at the reviews and the number of orders. This product has 3,400 orders, which is a good sign that there's demand and people are interested in buying it. You have 300 plus reviews and an average review of 4.8 out of 5. In general, I would avoid products that have reviews under 4.5 or even 4.6. On AliExpress, it's always good to read the reviews of the product. So go here and click the reviews, and then through here, you can see what people think about it. You can see images of the product and see what it looks like. You can see what people think. He's beautiful. The front button is touch, and the light is white. I love. This is AliExpress's translation mechanism. It's not very accurate, but you can see what people here think about the product. There's plenty of reviews. A very beautiful and high quality product. All of these reviews can be imported into your store. Oh my god, it's so pretty. You know, it's very nice. So the first good sign that this is a product worth testing is with all of these reviews. The next thing you can do is type the product name into AliExpress and see how many listings there are. This is the listing we used. It has 3,000 orders and 4.8 star reviews. And then you can see other ones here. 775 units sold, 160 units sold. And if you scroll down, you can see many sellers selling the same product, and all of them have good reviews and a solid order amount. So based on all this information, this looks like a good product to test. So after you're done with AliExpress, the next place you want to go is to AdSpy, Minia, Facebook, or TikTok. Now the reason for this is you want to see if any other stores are selling this product successfully. If the product is being sold by other people, it's a good sign that there's demand there and you could hop on a trend and start selling it for yourself. In this example, I went to AdSpy, I typed in the product and I came across this advertiser here. They launched the ad on the 20th of November, and as you can see, they already have 46,000 likes, 5,000 comments, and they're doing very well. You can see their ad here. You know, I bought 3 of these for my house. They're showing off the product. There's a UGC review here. There's subtitles. This advertiser, this ad creative is very, very good. And this is the value in using a tool such as AdSpy. It shows you ads that are working well in the market. You could create your own version of this ad and start running it. If you click onto the ad, you can see the actual post on Facebook. And I always recommend doing this. If you can find other businesses selling the same product, go to their ads. Look at their engagement. Look at their comments. This store here, they're easily making 6 figures per month off this product. Maybe even 7 figures. If you click shop now, you can see their site. They're selling it for £30. Christmas sale. A good product description. You can learn a lot about their store by going through their website. So they're definitely making at least 6 figures per month, if not 7. So what I recommend doing is when you go to their Facebook ad, read the comments. For every product you want to test, read the comments and see what people think about it. I have several of my own. You can see here they plant a tree for every order. So this is a cool angle you can use. I like this, but if it's battery operated, no thanks. So that could mean if you make this product without batteries, you might get more people buying it. So I'm not sure why, but that could just be an idea. I'm always skeptical of ads on Facebook, but I took a chance on this and I love it. That's a great sign. I have these, they are wonderful. I love mine and celebrate the spirit of my son. I love these. You have some very good reviews. So as you can see here, this product is absolutely crushing it for this seller. They're making fuckloads of money from this product, and it's a very good sign that if you test this product, you'll make good money. The next place to look is Amazon. Now some of you might be scared about finding the product on Amazon, but the truth is, if you see your product on Amazon, it's a very good sign that there's demand and people are buying it. If there's no competition, if nobody is selling it, it's never a good sign. People talk about saturation a lot, but the truth is, when a product is saturated, it means that there's demand there and people are buying it And all you really have to do is advertise it better than other people, and you can make good money. So go to Amazon, search the product name, see if people are selling it. You can see here, 2,200 reviews, 2,300 reviews, 650 reviews. When you find your product on there, click onto the listing, look at their product images, look at their product description, and always read their reviews. When you read their reviews, you can see the images, you can see what people think about it, and it will always give you ad angles. It will give you ideas for your website and, more importantly, for your ads. So you can see here, very stylish, add some cool ambient lighting to any room. I was looking for something with a warm light to have in my bedroom, and I love this. You know, when you read through all these reviews, you can get a lot of information regarding the product and what people think about it.
Okay, if you want feedback regarding the products you have picked, drop a screenshot of the product with the price included in the e-commerce branding chat, and I'll be there to help.
And the final way to really validate a product is to go to Google Trends. When you go to Google Trends, if you write a product in the trends, you can see how many people are searching for it currently. Right now, the product has a trend score of 84. This product has only really started trending recently. At the end of October, it had a score of 14. You know, within the next 2 weeks, it went up to 100. So you can see here, this product is trending right now. People are searching for it. People are interested in it, which means it's a good product to sell. Whenever you pick a product, go through these 4 steps. Go to AliExpress, go to Facebook ads to see if anyone's making money with that product, go to Amazon, and go to Google Trends. If you follow these 4 frameworks and your product fits as many of them as possible, you've possibly found yourself a winning product, and you need to test it now to start making money.